Okay, new people are here. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to Bagel Top Games. I'm excited to redo my first stream. I know the last one didn't work out so well. I had a lot of technical problems, but we'll try it again. If you are completely new to Legendary, I love Legendary. This is the largest faction of Legendary Marvel. And it is a deck building game where over the course of the game you can spend points you get, recruit points to buy cards, add them to your deck, and hopefully build a deck that synergizes with itself in order to defeat the enemy. What my favorite thing about this game is it is a game that plays against you, so you can play it solo, you can play it with friends cooperatively, and yeah, it plays against you. And it has all of your favorite Marvel characters in it, so what's not to like about that? The other great thing about Legendary Marvel is that there have been so many expansions released for this game that there are probably millions of possible combinations of schemes and masterminds and villains and henchmen and heroes, so that I could be doing this for a long time and never get the same setup twice. So let me talk about today's setup. If you're not familiar, we have the scheme. The scheme is the thing that the Mastermind, the big bad, is trying to do, and then we have the big bad themselves. We have the villain deck, which includes villains and henchmen, which are lesser villains, and then we have master strikes and scheme twists in there, as well as some bystanders. We'll get to that. And then here's the hero deck, where I've got 5 heroes in it. So let me talk about the specific setup today. Our Mastermind is Misty Knight. Now, she's one of the good guys, but the scheme is going to explain why she's here. This is my Mastermind. She has bribe, which means I can pay recruit points as well as attack points to count towards her attack, count towards her strength, so I can defeat her, right? Now, why is Misty Knight the bad guy today? It's because she has been secretly corrupted by HYDRA, okay? So she's been taken over, as well as the heroes for hire have been taken over by HYDRA, and my goal is to stop that takeover before it gets out of control. Sure hope I can do it. I like to explain away these strange matchups, but this one kind of makes sense. All right, so in the lower left you can see, lower left there, you can see that she's the Mastermind. The scheme is Secret Hydra Corruption. In the villain deck we have the 4 Horsemen, the Agents of Apocalypse, who are somehow involved in this, and then we have the Heroes for Hire, also corrupted by Hydra. The Henchmen are MODOKs, who again somehow found their way. Maybe AIM is working with HYDRA this time, and the MODOKs are helping out. And then in the hero deck, we have Blade, Ghost Rider, Human Torch, Moon Knight, and Punisher. Now, I didn't mention this, but when I randomize these games, I use an app called Smart Randomizer for Legendary. It is an Android app. It's a great app. What it does is it will set up a randomized scenario, but also it has a weight to it to bring some kind of synergy. If you use a complete randomizer, you can get matchups that are completely off the walls and nothing synergizes with itself. But this one gives you a little bit of synergy, but also a little bit of randomness. So that's what I've done, and clearly the results are that I've got 4 Marvel Knights characters in Blade, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, and Punisher, and then Human Torch, which is from the Fantastic Four expansion, and doesn't really fit. But sometimes these cards work in ways together that you don't expect, so we'll see how that works. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I need to do is populate my HQ. I'll do that with the first 5 cards. I've already done all the setup. Oh man, it's his epic card right off the bat. That's going to stay there for a while, I think. Alright, so we got 3 Punishers, including his epic one, and then we have Ghost Rider and Human Torch to start. Now, by the way, I'm playing 2-handed solo. You can't quite see it right now, but I have 1 hand over here on the left and 1 hand over here on the right. The way I'm going to distinguish between those two is I'm going to take this little gem. I use these for my Infinity Shards when I use any of the Guardian set and the Into the Cosmos set that's going to be coming out this month. Very excited for that. I swap this between sides, so if this is over here on the left side, you know it's lefty's turn, and if it's on the right side, you know it's righty's turn, and hopefully I don't forget. Sometimes I forget because sometimes there's events where you'll have to take an officer and you'll have to put it into another side, and I get confused, so I gotta remember to look at this. Speaking of officers, let's look at the scheme one more time. There's a special setup for it, okay? 30 officers in the Shield officer stack. I know it says officers here. My mat is the awesome mat made by Upper Deck with the Infinity War setup on the back. Now for this stream and future streams, I'm not using the proper spots for these things just so I can get what I need to get on camera. My shield officers are up here, but Just keep that in mind. I didn't forget. I'm doing this on purpose. Hopefully I'll get a custom mat in the future. But this is what it is right now. All right, so here is the setup. 30 officers in the shield officer stack. I've got that. And the special rules. Officers stacked next to the scheme are HYDRA sympathizers. You may pay 3 recruit to have the player of your choice gain one as a hero. Luckily, there aren't any yet. What I know about this scheme is, as I pull scheme twists, like a snowball rolling down a hill, the officers will start to increase and increase and increase and get out of control real fast, and I'll lose quickly. So high priority is number 1, to rescue those shield officers, to deconvert them from HYDRA corruption. And number 2, I need to not purchase any shield officers, because I can lose the game if... oh, it says it on the back, I think. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Evil wins when there are 15 officers next to this scheme, or when the officer stack runs out. So if I buy an officer, it'll make it easier for the officer stack to run out. I do not want to do that, so I will not be purchasing any shield officers. I need to remind myself that that's the case. Okay. Now we can get started. I'm going to start with left first, so I've already drawn the hand for left. I've already drawn the hand for right. I do that at the end of every turn. So there will be some times where I have to shuffle. So if you have any questions for me, those are the times I'm going to be answering them. But let's get started. Let's pull the first villain and get going. Okay, it's a bystander. Oh, I have the bystander stack up here. Let me take a second to show it to you. It literally has every bystander in the game, including the ones from villains. This one's from villains. That goes for all my stacks, the sidekicks, the shield officers. I've included all the extra cards from every single expansion just to make it real interesting. So I might get some special shield officers as we go along. But this bystander is going right to Misty Knight because it happened to be the first card I pulled. So she's got it. Okay. Let's see what I've got. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can talk about the dice. I use these dice to count attack and recruit points respectively, so I can keep track of them and so you can see them easily. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, 4 shield agents. So I've got 4 recruit points and 2 attack points. Easy, huh? You can see what's on top. Let me move them over a little bit. 4 and 2. Can't fight anything, nothing to fight, so these are worthless. And everything's more expensive than 4. This might be a big problem. Okay, now normally I'd buy a shield officer because that will help me buy things faster, but I can't buy any or it makes it easy for me to lose, so I'm already off to a terrible start. I'm going to take a sidekick because I can, and that's really the only thing I can do right now. But luckily, oh, I got a normal sidekick. That's good. So normally, oh, yeah, there's a way to buy shield officers from the scheme, so I can do that later. Okay, so this turn is done. I'm going to pass my little... Oh, I paid all this, and this is gone. Passing my little gem over to the right. Okay, new villain. And it's Pestilence. Let's take a look. I'm going to keep bumping this camera until I figure out how to not do that. Okay, attack of 5. And then if I fight Pestilence, each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck and discards each of those that cost 1 or more. Good time to do that now because all I have is gray cards, so hopefully I can fight it. With 4 shield troopers in each whole deck, not going to happen anytime soon. Let's see what I can do. Okay, it's 3 and 3, pretty standard. Again, can't buy anything except for sidekicks. I might just have to do sidekicks for a while. Okay, I'll spend 2 to buy a sidekick. It's a regular sidekick, awesome. And that's all I can do. I hope I pull some MODOKs soon, or honestly, I could take a scheme twist right now so I can get some shield officers, get those out of the way. Okay, next one. Oh, it's a MODOKs. Okay. They only have 3 attack. They have a special effect. If I fight him, gives me some recruit. We'll take a look at that if I decide to do it. And you guys can let me know in the comments if you think I should have some nice royalty-free superhero music behind this or not. I haven't decided yet. Let me know. All right, 4 and 2. Again, can't fight anything, can't buy anything. This is bad, you guys. Some people like to stack the deck so you don't pull the epics right away. I don't like to do that, but it's kind of blowing up on me now because these are all expensive cards. All right, I guess that's another sidekick for me. Oh, it's another regular one. Okay, so if I draw enough of these, I can draw a hand of like maybe 8 or 10 shield agents, which will allow me to buy any of these things. We'll see. Okay. Can't buy 2 sidekicks in a turn. Can't fight anything with 2 attack. Done there. Okay. I'm going to shuffle this for a while. Now, what I noticed when I played this before, by the way, these cards come from different sets, obviously. Blade, Ghost Rider, and Punisher all come from arguably one of the best, if not the best, expansion, Dark City. Moon Knight comes from the Spider-Man expansion, Paint the Town Red, and Human Torch comes from the Fantastic Four expansion. Now, despite Moon Knight not coming in the Dark City set, he has some great synergy with characters like Blade when it comes to moving things to the rooftops. So that might play out for me if I can get that going. When I have 2 hands like this, what I like to do is figure out the strategy for each hand, because I can do 2 strategies. I have 2 hands. I'm playing like 2 people. All right. To the right. Turn 4, I believe. First scheme twist. Had to happen at some point. Okay, let's check the scheme one more time. Okay, scheme twist. For each twist in the KO pile, including this one, that's 1. Put a card from the Shield Officer stack next to this scheme, and I will do so. Here's my first Shield Officer. I'm going to go ahead and start that stack up here. I know it says next to the scheme, but my layout doesn't work for that. And then this transforms. HYDRA Evolution. So they keep coming out of hiding, going into hiding, back and forth. That's kind of how this is going to work. So cool. That means I can pay attack to rescue these HYDRA Trader villains, fight them, rescue them, etc. That'll help me get some badly needed recruit points for this awful starting HQ. So let's see if I can do that. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, you guys, I can buy something. All right, I have 2 of these Hail of Bullets Punishers and then 1 Blazing Hellfire. This requires me to KO villains for my victory pile. Bad early game, I have nothing to KO to give me extra attack. This one gives me attack based on... Here, let's take a look at these ones. Okay, so this one says if I get to reveal the top of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I get attack equal to its printed victory points. Gives me extra attack, but also lets me see what's coming a little bit, which is helpful for these scheme twists. So I'm definitely going to buy this, and that means the right side of my... The right hand is going to be a tech deck, if I can... No pun intended. I don't have any tech decks, but what I mean is tech cards in there. Oh, and this too. To get these prerequisites so I can defeat villains for free. Maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing, because it might mill my deck down and make me lose. This is one of those timer schemes. But paid for that. Can't fight anything for 1. That's it. Of course, I had to replace it with a 6. So no like 3 drops, 4 drops. I'm kind of in trouble. Again, if you just joined us, thank you. This is my first real stream after the technical difficulties in the last one. Go ahead and give me a follow if you can. Invite some people. I plan on doing these games maybe a few times a week at least. And the cool thing about Legendary, if you're not familiar, is they're always going to be different. Even if I were to play the same one twice, which I'm only doing this time because the last stream didn't work, but I plan on doing different ones each time. And you can do that with this game, and you'll never run out of possibilities. Alright, there's my hand. Hey, I drew the Punisher right away, so we'll see if that helps me out. Okay, next card. Okay, this is what I did not want to happen. A second scheme twist. As a reminder, let's look at this transformed scheme. This is going to start snowballing. For each twist in the KO pile, now it's 2. Put a card from the Shield Officer stack next to the scheme, so I'm going to take 2 Shield Officers. Put them on top of that, so my Shield Officer stack has 3. Reminder, I lose when A, there's 15 officers next to the scheme, or B, when the Shield Officer stack runs out. So, now it transforms, I can buy them again with recruit points, and I should probably make that a priority. 3 and 3. And I gotta find a way to get rid of these gray cards because they're starting to hurt a little bit. All right, 3 and 3. Again, can't buy anything for that. But I can fight. Okay, let's look at these MODOKs. So all the MODOKs, all the Henchmen cards in my deck are the same, and the villain deck are the same. If I KO a hero from my discard pile, if it has a recruit icon, I get one more. Though that would give me 4 recruit, but it's not enough to buy any of these because they're the smallest amount is 5. So the question is, should I save this MODOK for when I need that extra point to get one of these? I think the answer is yes. I'm going to wait on this, even though I could defeat it. I'm going to wait on that. I have 3 recruit, but I can use that now to rescue one of the shield officers, so I will do so. I'll pay my 3, and I will rescue. Looks like a regular Maria Hill. Now I get to choose which side gets this. Because my right side now has a plan and has those tech cards, I'm going to give it to the right side to hopefully get that going now. Left side, I haven't figured out what I'm doing because I haven't been able to buy anything useful yet. So I'm giving that to my right side. Hopefully get some tech synergy going. And I'm not going to fight that because I might need those recruit points later. There's 6. Let's jump over to the other side. Alright, 2 Scheme Twists out of the way. There are 9 total in this deck. I think when I get to like number 6 or 7, that might cause me to lose right away. So I really got to be careful. Alright, next villain card. More MODOKs. Now I have 2. If I fight 2 in the turn, that's 2 extra recruit, and I might be able to buy somebody's epic. Right. By the way, you might have noticed I usually like to play my gray cards first. The way that Legendary works is you have all your cards in your hand, right? And you don't get the points until you play them. Now, sometimes the order in which you play them matters. But I usually put my gray cards down. I don't count them as being played yet. The only reason I'm putting them down is so they're out of my hand and you can see them. Now, if there's a circumstance where I have to draw a card or I have to do something that might affect the rest of my hand, then I can't say I've already played these because there's things happen in order. Okay, that's 3 and 1. Okay, I have my sidekick. Take a look at the basic sidekick for a moment. I can return it to the sidekick stack. If I do, I get to draw 2 cards. Let me take a look at where I'm at right now. If I play this, that's at least 2 more attack. And then I get attack equal to the victory points on the next villain I draw, if that is a villain. So there is a good chance I could get enough points to buy one of these. So you know what? I'm going to hold off on the sidekick right now. I'm going to wait. That's in my hand. Let's play Hail of Bullets. Punisher starts shooting things up willy-nilly. Okay, now we'll check to see if this is a villain. Reveal it. It is not. It is a Scheme Twist. Bad news all around. No more attack points for me. So that's 4 and 3. So if I fought one of these MODOKs, that would give me 4 total recruit. This might give me enough points to get 5 or 6. You know what? I'm going to do this because I might be able to get 6 recruit points, which would help me buy this and start that happening. All right. Playing my sidekick. That means I get to draw 2 cards. Let's see together what I got, okay? That's exactly what I needed. How lucky. 5. Use 3 of these. Fight the MODOKs. KO a hero from your discard pile or the HQ. Oh, I can KO one from the HQ. Okay, here's the thing. It has to have a recruit icon for me to get that last point. None of these have recruit icons. You know what? That's funny. I don't think this counts. Look. Human Torch, like the other Fantastic Four cards, have focus, which means I get to pay those. But does that mean it has the recruit icon? That's part of the text. I think the icon literally means that it has recruit. So I don't think that counts. I have to look that up later, but I'm pretty sure that's not the way it's intended, so I can't KO that to get it. In my discard, I have a Maria Hill. Useful. Later. But if I KO it now, I can take this. Or this one. Okay, you know what? Rewind. Okay, I haven't spent my point yet. I can buy another one of these. Meets the prerequisite. I already have the recruit points for it. Don't have to fight anything, and I can save this to help get the big guys. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I'm going to have to spend my recruit points later to rescue those shield officers. Those Maria Hills and whoever else is over there. So let's do that. Let's buy this Punisher as my second hail of bullets. Okay, spent that. And let's not fight anything. Let's save this until I have something good to KO. Okay, decent. Starting to move the HQ along. Okay, moving back to the left side. I gotta keep this right here. This you can't see. You can see this though. Okay. Oh, we know what's happening, right? It's a scheme twist. No, that doesn't push anything. What am I doing? Okay. My scheme twist pile is 3 scheme twists full. Therefore, according to the scheme, Hydra keeps corrupting and corrupting like they do. And I need to add 3 shield officers. 1, 2, 3. 3 shield officers go. Oh, you know what? Those are wounds. 1, 2, 3. 3 shield officers go in the stack, so the stack is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 more, and I lose. I better get rid of those. This transforms. Now I can spend attack to get them. Okay, left's turn. I drew my 2 sidekicks. Put these to the side for a second. No pun intended. So that's 3 and 1. Should I use my sidekicks now or just keep saving them up? I really need to get rid of those shield agents, and I already have 3 recruit. It can give me potentially 4 more. Yeah, you know what? Let's burn these right now. There's no time like the present. So, first one, draw 2 shield agents. And let's play the second one. Gotta shuffle my discard. I'm out of cards in my draw. In my deck, I should say. By the way, I'm using the randomizer, but I may do a viewer request series where you can request a setup. You can choose one that's really hard. If you choose Dark Phoenix, I'm going to be mad at you. But I'll play it and we'll see what happens. I might lose in turn 2. Okay, here's my second 2 cards from the second. Okay. Decent. So that's 6 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2. The attack points do nothing because I don't have anybody that has bribe here. But I did get 6 recruit. Okay, here's my tough choice here. I could take 2 shield agents, 2 shield officers, and help get the deck down. But I'm not going to do that, and here's why. Look at the villain deck. It's still pretty dense. So there's a good chance I have some time before the scheme twists show up. And if I buy this blade, that might be good for the right side, but the left side, I could get the rooftop synergy going with Moon Knight. Even though this is tech. I think that's the angle I'm going to go over here. This is going to be, you know, those Punisher cards reveal a villain. This one's going to be rooftop madness. I'm going to go for that. Hopefully it's the right decision. I say that every time. Okay. And can't find anything. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, need 2 more. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Comments, questions, concerns. I'm just starting out, so whatever you want to tell me, I'll be happy to listen and help improve my channel. Okay. If it's about the camera, I know about the camera. I'm working on that. All right. Next. Oh, it's a Colleen Wing, a dangerous card if it escapes. Let's take a look for a moment. Okay. If it escapes, I fortify the Mastermind, and I can't fight Misty Knight until Colleen Wing is defeated. If you've read the comics or you've watched Marvel's Iron Fist or Luke Cage. You know why. All right. 2. Another 3 and 3, a pretty standard hand. Okay, this is my tech side. Now look. Okay, I'm going to pay my 3 attack to definitely get one of those shield officers. I could do these, but not yet. So I pay 3 attack because I'm in HYDRA Revolution time. What did I get? It is... Oh man, it's a GW Bridge. Check it out. He is a... oh gosh, what is the green one? I just say green all the time. I think it's either a strength or attack. I gotta look up my keywords. But this has a green prerequisite. So I know this is my tech side, but there's no harm in getting a couple of these guys in there. So I'm going to take the GW Bridge for myself. Yeah. And then spend 2 of my 3 recruit to buy this Ghost Rider, which lets me draw a card and then defeat weak villains for free. Probably those MODOKs. Those pesky MODOKs. Oh man, these Human Torches are trouble because they don't really synergize with anything except themselves. Focus might be useful, but we'll get to that if we get to that. And I know there are ways to get rid of... I think Punisher has, and Ghost Rider has some ways to get rid of the gray cards, but I haven't come across that opportunity yet. Okay. I'm just checking my overhead cam, which is... Again, my phone using OBS Ninja because it way overheated last time and closed all my apps, including the browser, so it shut down. So I hope that doesn't happen this time. I just better win or lose pretty quickly. Okay. Drawing my new hand. Left side's turn. Villain. Humbug. It has Bribe and Fight Effect. KO one of your heroes. Hey, my city's full. I don't want this to escape, or stuff happens. So let me be careful. Oh, an all-gray hand. All right. It's another 3 and 3. You're going to be seeing a lot of that. All right. I need to pay 3 to fight the MODOKs, or else this pestilence might escape. I don't want that to happen. I should be rescuing those shield heroes, but this is high priority right now. I'll pay the 3, fight the MODOKs. One more time. KO a hero from your discard pile or HQ. My discard pile is empty, so it's got to be the HQ. I can get an extra recruit out of this, but only if I KO something with a recruit symbol, which I don't. Now, what do I want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of this Hothead because I really don't want wounds. It's a strong card, but I don't want wounds. So this is going bye-bye. KO. Replenish. Oh, hey! If I can get 3 of those. So this goes to my first card in my victory pile over here. I got 3 recruit left. This is better suited. This is a rooftop thing. Or that's move a villain. Not necessarily. It works really well with the other. Oh, wait. That's this side. That's right. This is the one that is the moving stuff around deck. So I will buy this. Gotta not mix up my victory pile and my discard pile. I've done that before. I don't want to... Ooh. This is useful, but only if there's a lot of Human Torches in there. This is his epic card. You get 1 attack for each city space that contains a villain, so that's a potential 11 attack, but it has the fantastic 4 prerequisite. We'll see if this is a higher priority to buy, but we'll see. Okay. The longer this game goes on, the less often I have to shuffle. At the beginning, it's shuffle every other turn. Okay, right side's turn. More MODOKs. Okay, here's the problem with this scheme. The city is starting to get threatening, but I haven't hit the Mastermind once, and this is only going to get... The scheme twists are only going to get worse. So, hey, Lawgiver, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. You made Doctor Strange appear. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 and 1. Okay. And GW Bridge, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Remember how I said I was putting these down here, but they were technically like they were still in my hand? That's until I do something like this. So let's figure it out. This gives me 2 more, so this is 6. Do I want to discard and draw? So I have 6 here. I can buy something. I can buy this for 5. So here's what I'm going to do. I have enough to... Oh, yeah, I have enough to buy it. I'm going to discard my Shield Trooper. Now, you know what? I'm going to hope I draw a Punisher. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard one of my Shield Agents and hope that I draw a Punisher so I can fight one of these MODOKs and clear the city. It's a gamble, but what else? Okay, I'm going to discard. Let's draw. We'll reveal it with you guys. Okay, here's my draw, and it is not that. It was exactly what I had already. Damn, okay. I definitely want to buy this. But again, I need to get rid of those corrupted shield officers. And then this is going to escape, and there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. I just have to deal with it. I'll buy this Punisher for 5. And that's literally all I can do. Let's hope it's a master. I haven't not pulled a single master strike yet, so I hope the next one is a master strike. So I have some time to clear out the city. But knowing my luck, it's probably not going to happen, but we'll see, okay? Drum roll, please. I won't do it because the camera will shake too bad, but you can do it at home here. Okay, and... Hey! Sometimes your dreams do come true. Okay, master strike. Get that out of the way. Let's look at Misty Knight's Master Strike effect. Each player reveals 4 cards with recruit icons or gains a wound. Let's start with the left. Here we go. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4. Save from a wound over here. Okay, 1. Wow, a complete failure. Only 1. Which means good on attack over there, but that means wound. Okay, here's a wound. Let's see what kind of wound it is. Regular, not so bad. Okay. For anybody just joining us, this is my first randomized game. I plan on doing a whole bunch of randomized games, maybe a few a week. We'll see how it goes. Really excited to start. All right. Now I can take my turn. I got my bonus turn to get rid of something. Hopefully I can do it. Okay, hey, I drew my blade. So first let's count up my points. That's 4 attack. And 4 recruit. Okay. Let me put that back. Whenever you defeat a villain in the sewers or rooftops this turn, draw 2 cards. Guess who's in the sewers? It's the MODOKs. I can easily defeat them. Can I defeat anybody else, though? I can't fight Colleen Wing because I have 4 and 4, which is 1 short. I could fight Humbug with a bribe, but I will... draw 2 cards. That'll be more helpful. So let's do this in order. Okay. I spend 3. I fight the MODOKs. I'm allowed to KO something. I'm going to KO this shield agent from my discard pile, which will give me 1 extra recruit point because it had a recruit icon. Now I have 5 recruit. Cleared out the city a little bit. This is my left side. This is the one I was doing the rooftop stuff. This would be useful, but again, I need to get rid of those shield officers. Oh, I have to spend attack to do that. Whoops. Well, that makes my choice real easy. I will buy it. But I need you know what? I need those Moon Knights. Next turn, I need those Moon Knights over here. They help get things to the rooftops so I can defeat them. Oh, I forgot to do the effect. I forgot to draw 2 cards. Well, I've already spent it. I have 0 left. I'm going to draw 2 cards anyway. I forgot. So this game... Yeah. Thanks, Lawgiver. I totally forgot. Yeah, sometimes I lose because I forgot to do things on my turn. I think that's kind of the fun of it. You got to be really on top of what crazy situation was set up. I think I was going to buy that anyway, but we'll see. I might get enough to save a shield officer. Okay, let's see. Here's the 2. Here's the one I already had there. 1, it's a shield agent, and 2, it's a trooper. Cool, that combination does nothing for me. Yep, nothing. But it's okay. I did what I was supposed to do eventually. I could have given me 6, but it's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right hand's turn. No scheme twist, please. Oh, well, that's a funny joke. Okay, reminder. I check both sides to see if they have 4 recruit cards. 1. Nope. Oh, this one's getting loaded up on wounds. And what kind of wound is it? Regular. Again, I have every expansion in here, so I've got the Grievous ones. Better than playing for 30 minutes and realizing you forgot to put twists. You forgot to put them in? Did you wonder why it was so easy for a while? That's pretty funny. I've done similar stuff too. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, wound over here. Another regular wound.
I don't understand.
Oh, Google thinks I'm talking to it. I wonder what it was. Okay. Yeah, I played my Master Strikes, and now I take my turn. All right. Let's do this. Great cards first. I usually go great cards first. 1, 2, 3 attack. 1 recruit. And let's... I'm not going to get this prerequisite. The prerequisite is 2 tech cards. I'm not going to get that. I don't have that. So I'm just going to play it. 2 more attack. Reveal the top 2 or the top card of the villain deck if it's a villain. No, it was a scheme twist last time. Damn. Well, that means the later ones are going to work out. Okay, no more extra attack for me. But the Infernal Chains come out, which basically I can draw a card because I can't trigger the green here. And it's another shield agent. Oh, I can beat Pestilence. Or I can rescue a bunch of shield officers because I know this is coming next. So let me just do the math here. I have 3 scheme twists. That will make 4, so I will make this stack of... How many officers I got? 4. It'll make it a stack of 8. My lose condition is 15. I think I can get away with it if I hold off on saving those for a little bit longer. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to fight Pestilence. These 4 Horsemen are nasty, man. Each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck and discards each of those cards that cost 1 or more. Let me check left side, make sure there's nothing I'm going to be too sad about losing. Okay. One of these 2. This is more of a common. I really don't want to lose it, but it's not the worst thing to lose. I'm going to go through with it. Okay, I pay my 5. I fight Pestilence. I trigger the effect. I discard... Well, I discard it. I don't KO it. I'm fine. It's just a discard. He says, not knowing it'll affect him later. And put the rest back in any order. Each of those cards. Oh, both of them. I can learn to read. Oh, I'm totally doing this wrong. Okay, I need to read. Let's read together. Reading lesson. Okay. We're top 3 cards of their deck, not their hand. Okay. I have no cards in my deck, which means I need to shuffle the discard. I can read. I can do things. I'm just glad I catch these things, so I'll be 3 turns ahead and I'll realize I forgot something. While I shuffle these, you let me know if there's any specific setups you guys would like to see. Like I said, I might do some series of user-generated setups. They could be something really stupid and difficult and I'll lose in 2 turns, or something you think will be fun. I'll do that as a separate series than the randomized one. Okay, let's reveal the top 2 of my deck together. Top 2, check, check, check. Top 3, and then discard the ones that are 1 cost or more. Okay, that's a gray, 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost. Oh, I'm totally fine. So I just get to put that in my victory pile. I paid that, and I have 2 recruit. Not much I can do except buy a sidekick. Oh, that's a shield officer. Let's put that in. I really need to get this, my new mat, and label it, so I know what's going on. Okay, here's my sidekick. Regular one. No pet Avengers yet. I'm not complaining. All right. As far as Masterminds go, Misty Knight's not a particularly difficult one. There's no epic side, but this scheme is a timer one. Just runs out. Not officially, but it will run out because it scales. So I gotta hurry things up. Okay, any new viewers, welcome. Glad to have you here. This is my redo stream of my official first stream, but I'm going to call this one the official first one because it's going a lot better than the last one did. Okay, villain card. Oh, I know what it's going to be. Let's play this out. Scheme twist. 4 scheme twist, which means 4 officers. 1, 2, 3, 4 get added to the HYDRA sympathizers / HYDRA traitor deck. I have 8. I lose at 15. I got to do something about these. And my scheme transforms. Now I can pay recruit to get them. Oh, I know what this is. I already looked at it from the last time. Okay. The thing I do most often when I play is I do things like reveal the top card or look at my deck, and then I completely forget I did that, and I get surprised all over again. Okay. You may move a villain to an adjacent city space. I could swap these 2, but to make the rooftop thing work better, but this is really bad if it escapes, so I'm just going to swap these to make it less likely Colleen Wing will escape. Okay, that gives me 2 more attack as well. And then Ghost Rider gives me at least 2. Blazing Hellfire. Let's look at it for a second. You may KO a villain from your victory pile if you do get 3 attack. That would bring my attack up from 6 to 9. Plus 2 is 11. Not enough to fight Misty. But I could defeat Colleen Wing and have enough to buy another sidekick. It'll reduce my final victory points, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Let's do that. I'm going to KO one of the MODOKs I defeated in the KO pile. Gives me 3 more. That is 9. Let's fight her. There is a... I know that there is a Mastermind effect. What do they call them? Mastermind tactics that will look for this Colleen Wing and bring it back into play. So if I pull that tactic, I hope that's Lefty's turn, and then the tactic will not trigger, but we'll see. And sidekick. Regular sidekick. If only this was on the other side this turn, I would have got 3 of those rescued. But of course, that's not what happened. Okay, I might jinx it, but luckily my phone has not overheated. Those of you joining, this is this camera right here. This is my phone using OBS Ninja, and it overheated last time, but I turned off the brightness, I closed all the apps, I turned off all other communications but Wi-Fi. I took off the case. If it overheats, there's nothing else I can do, but we'll see. Shang Chi. Okay, here's the deal with Shang Chi. He has Bribe, and then if you fight him, he just shows back up in the sewers if you had any cards in your discard pile. I don't have any cards in my discard pile right now. This would be a good turn to get rid of him for good. Let's see if I can. Great cards first, usually. That's 5. 1 attack. And then we've got our Punisher again. I have 3 of them now, I think, in there, so they should be showing up. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. Let's do it. Finally, a villain. If it's a villain, you get attack equal to its printed victory points. It has 3. Humbug has 3 victory points, so I'm going to take the 2 from Punisher and then the 3 extra from the effect. I don't have the 2 tech cards to defeat it, but guess what? Because this scheme is kind of on a timer, I'm rarely going to want to use that anyway. Because I want there to be villains to buffer the time between scheme twists. So I have a decent hand here. I've got 5 and 5. I said I wanted to defeat this Shang Chi because I have no cards on my discard pile. I still want to do that. But first, I'm going to rescue 1 shield officer because that's all I can do. They cost 3. Yep, I maybe pay 3 recruit to have the player of my choice rescue 1. Let's see what it is. It is... Oh man, it's the Sharon Carter. It's my first... Well, not my first special one, but one of the special ones. Basically gives you extra recruit at a certain point if you want it. Sending it undercover, for those who are not familiar with the shield expansion, means put it in your victory pile and you can trigger that effect, which means it's no longer in your deck. You can do that once. I want this card to go to the right side, so hopefully that'll help me out. I'm going to give this to right. Okay. I paid 3 to do that. I have 2 left. This Shang-Chi has bribe, so I could pay 1, 2, 3, and then I have 4 left to fight this, but that wouldn't be a good use of that extra point. I gotta get rid of this Shang-Chi. I'll fight him with my attack. Okay, just for clarity's sake. Yeah, the new shield agents are really cool. I think the shield agent edition was the... it was the last face-up deck on the field because every other one's the sidekicks, the wound head special ones. And as soon as the new shield agents, the new shield officers got added, everything's face down, which I think makes it look better and makes it cool. And I love the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, so it's cool to see like Yo-Yo and Fitz and Simmons in there and stuff. Okay, yeah. So there's no cards on my discard pile, so this just goes to my victory pile. It does not re-enter. And okay, I have 2 and 2. Can't bribe that, it's not enough. These are going to go to waste, but I will take another sidekick. Which is the sidekick deck? Okay, here it is. A regular. I'm getting lucky on the regular ones. Those are usually the ones I want, except for Red Wing's pretty good, I think. And then Aunt May's dog, I forget what her name is. That one's useful. Okay, swap. I know what it is. It's Humbug. My first wound draw of the game. And the rest of the hand is gray. So this is terrible. But let's see if I can salvage anything. And 1. Oh yeah, so left is the side I'm wanting to do that rooftop stuff. Should I rescue another... high priority. I gotta rescue these shield officers because 2 scheme twists and I lose. So I am gonna spend almost everything to rescue 1 more. I gotta keep that going. It's another officer. I'll take it over here on the left. That's it. Chipping away at the impending doom. Which hero not in the game would you want added? Well, I was going to say Adam Warlock, but he's being added in the next expansion. So let me think about that. Which hero? Most of them are all added. I was jokingly saying Pip the Troll after they announced Adam Warlock. But I have to think about that one. Most of the characters I like are already in the game because there's been so many expansions. But I'll think about it and I'll say it when it comes to me. Are there any that you want in the game that aren't in there yet? 4, 5, 6. Oh, you know what? I have an answer for that. It's kind of a cheat answer, but it's an answer. So I have the villain set. What I would love is after Villains and Fear itself, they added more villains, but they added them as heroes, which I think I like better as a mechanic because there's no keyword changes. So if they took the villains from the villain set, your regular ones like your Loki, your Red Skull, your Kingpin, and they released hero versions of them, that would be great because they'd synergize a little better. They could release it as an updated villain set that way. I know it's not the exact answer you wanted, but I think about that. Okay, oh, you get back there. Next. Ooh, Tarantula. Let's take a look. She's got Bribe. Each player discards 2 cards or gains a wound if you fight her. Bad times. Alright. Hey, 2 wounds. Now might be a good time to do nothing and get rid of those wounds, but let's see what I've got first. 2 and 1. Okay, my phone's okay. I thought it was just dying on me, but we're fine. And then I've got 2 more. I may discard a card. Hey, a wound is like a free throwaway. I could do nothing, get rid of these, but I want to save these in case I get grievous wounds. So I will discard one. If I do draw one, it is... Oh, yes, my Hail of Bullets. Only in Marvel Legendary you can say, gotta love those Hail of Bullets. Okay, let's reveal the top. This is the 3rd time that has happened. That it's been a Scheme Twist. Well, at least I know Scheme Twist is coming. Again, let's do some more math. Okay, Scheme Twist stack has 4. That will be number... Right? 4? Yeah. That'll be 5. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 4 away from losing. And then if I pull the second one, I just lose. But I can only get rid of 1. I mean, I have to do that. That'll give me the best chances. So I'll pay my 3, rescue a shield officer. It's a regular one. I'll take it over here on the right. 4 attack. Yeah, I kind of didn't have an option this time. Should I get rid of that MODOK, even though the 1 recruit it might give me won't do anything? Yeah, I'll do it just so I can get rid of the gray card. Okay, I will pay the 3. I'll fight it. Lets me KO a hero from my discard or the HQ. I'm going to choose my discard. Here's my discard. Let's take this shield agent. KO it. Okay. I'm starting to get nervous. 4, 5, 6. Just a little bit. Okay. Here's the Scheme Twist. Let's do the thing I just said would happen. Add it. Number 5. 5 shield officers. This is my shield officer stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making a total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 because I saved 1. Let's check how many cards in the shield officer stack, by the way, because... Oh, and this transforms. If I forget, please remind me. Because I forget sometimes. In the shield officer stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, half of them are gone. I lose when this runs out, the shield officer stack, or when I get 15 in here. So, just for perspective here, the next Scheme Twist I get will be number 6, which will bring the shield officer stack to 16, which means I lose. So if I don't get rid of... Yeah, if I don't get rid of at least 2, I just lose next turn. But let's see if I can even do that, because now I have to pay attack. Okay. Shuri rescue Ironheart or better Black Panther. Yeah, that would be cool. A Black Panther expansion I would love that. The Marvel universe is so rich, they could do so much. They were really lucky, fortunate to get that property. Fortunate that they couldn't get it into the DXP game, but the PC game. But still, I'm just so happy to have this. 3. Oh, hey, I might be able to actually do it. And 1. Definitely play this sidekick. I need the points. Draw 2. Okay. 1, 2. Yep, it's 2 shield agents. And the last one is my Nowhere to Hide blade. This is the one I forgot to do last time. where I draw 2 cards. So I have just enough to fight 2 shield officers and gain them and survive for 1 more turn. And I'll be an idiot if I don't do that. So I'm not defeating anything on the sewers or rooftops this turn. Okay, I'm going to pay all 6. First one rescued, it's a Maria Hill. I'll distribute these kind of evenly because I don't need them as much this turn, but this game. And second one, another Maria Hill. Put that to the right. They kind of stack your deck a little bit, which I don't really like, but, you know, not much option. 3 recruit. Left side. Okay, I want one of these 2. This lets me KO a card when I defeat a villain on the rooftops. And this just gives me 3 if I have a instinct prerequisite. I need more attack points at this point because more often than not I'm going to be on this side of the scheme, so I'll take this. Okay. I mean, it's getting doable. I might be able to draw 14 combined points the next couple of turns. 4, 5, 6. All right. Whoops. I did not shuffle the right side. Let me do that. I'm still trying to think of other heroes that are not in the game that I would want. I'm just doing a really bad job of it. I was going to say some of the caps, but those are in there in the cap expansion. Oh, you know what? This is way off course, but from the Age of Apocalypse series, I would love to see some alternate reality X-Men from that series. I know we have a couple of them, but I don't think Nate Gray is in the game. That version of Beast as a villain type would be cool. It would be fun to see those. They haven't really done... Well, they just did New Mutants, so I'm not going to say they haven't done a lot of X-Men, but... Okay. So, if this is a scheme twist, I just barely survived it, and it's not, but it is. Speaking of Apocalypse, it's Death. Let's take a look at Death's card. AKA Archangel. That would only matter in versus system. Yeah. KO some heroes if I fight him. And he is powerful. What do I have? What do I have? 2 attack. 3 recruit. No, I can't count. 4 recruit. And then we've got the Punisher one. Let's see. Well, good news is there's no scheme twist coming next. Bad news is he's only worth 2. I'm not going to fight him. I need that buffer. But I will take the extra 2. So that's 4 for the base card. Plus, well, I can't fight him anyway. I don't have the tech. 6. Nice. I can get rid of 2 shield officers. I'm going to do that. I might have some escapes, but at least I don't lose that way. Okay, spend 6, rescue 2. Hey, Fitzsimmons! I was just talking about them. If you're not watching this season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., by the way, go watch it. It's the best season so far because I don't want to spoil it. There's just so much cool stuff happening. This is going to the right. It's a tech card. It'll help me out there. Maybe get that... yeah, I wanted it for these, for the Punisher draw a card, but that's the only first one I've seen. And then second one, yeah, also going to the right because I have that green card. So how many left? 4, 5. I have 6. Sorry if I keep forgetting how many. The next one's going to be 6. So the next one I draw will make it 12. I'll survive for then. Okay, oh, I was just talking about this. 4. I'm going to buy this one. Helps me draw a card. 2, and then I'll take a sidekick. Another regular. Where are all my pet Avengers? I say that like I want them, but I'm happy with the regular sidekicks. I'm gonna jinx myself. Hey, welcome everybody who just got here. I'm about, I want to say, past the halfway point of this game. I haven't hit the Mastermind once yet, and the Scheme Twists are coming ferociously, but I do have a chance to win. I just need to get 14 a few times. All right. Don't forget to follow if you can. I plan on doing at least a few games a week. I'll only get better at this platform, but definitely will be streaming different randomized games each time. Okay. And full city. Here's a wound. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to KO a villain. I'm beyond caring. Oh! Check this out, you guys. Here's my first cool thing. So Colleen Wing, she can come back into play if I pull a Mastermind tactic, but not if she's KO'd. So I will sacrifice the wonderful victory points I might get, KO her so she cannot come back because she is in no one's victory pile. Wow. My first cool, weird randomizer thing happened. So that gives me 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay. You may move a villain to an adjacent city space. Is there anybody with a really scary escape effect? Well, Death for sure. She's closer to the end, but Death has a scarier escape effect. I'm just going to swap them. We have a little bit of a buffer. And then I get 2 more attack. Okay. Question time. Oh, these have bribe. I have cards in my discard pile, so it would be a mistake. Oh. Let's do a little rules check here. Shang Chi says, if you have any cards in your discard, shuffle them into your deck, and Shang Chi re-enters the sewers. Now, I'm pretty sure that because I already have a card in the sewers, he does not re-enter the sewers. So, I could fight him safely. Or, let's see, so I could buy 2 for 6. That would leave me 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, no. He does enter the sewers, but he pushes. So that wouldn't work. I think. I'm not going to have the time to look this up. So I'm just going to say if he did enter the sewers, that would push him and he'd still be in the city. But I don't want that to happen. Here's my compromise. I'm going to spend 3 of these to get 1 more shield officer rescued, because that needs to happen. That goes back to 4. It's a Maria Hill. I'll push that to the right. I have 7 total, so I can bribe her. Fight effect on Tarantula. Okay. Each player discards 2 cards or gains a wound. I've got a wound here on the right. And I have no more. I've played all these, so I can't discard them. Oh, that means I gain a wound. Shoot. Well, I'll take the L on that. I'll bribe. I'll pay everything. I will rescue I will capture the villain. Right side will discard 2 cards. Hey, I'm going to discard 2 wounds, so I don't gain 1. Left, I can't. So I will just take the W, take the L. Oh man, it's a grievous wound. No bueno. But what am I going to do? Reminder, the next scheme twist I get, I am safe for now. However, the second scheme twist, I'm in trouble. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying not to count out loud so much, you guys, so I hope it's not too annoying. Okay. Oh, good. A simple henchman. I'm like, why do I have 4 cards? I told you I forget as soon as something happens. Alright. Let's do this in order. First, the Maria Hill. Second, the sidekick, which I will play. Sometimes I like to build those up and use them all at once for a big hand, but I won't do that this time. Okay. Trooper. Here's what else I have. I have Sharon Carter, I have Infernal Chains Ghost Rider, and I have Halo Bullets Punisher. Halo Bullets Punisher does not have a prerequisite I'm going to be able to use, so I'll play it now. Once again, check the top card of the villain deck to see if it is a villain. It is, but it is a henchman, only has 1 victory point, but I'll take it. Puts me up to 4. And Ghost Rider has a strength prerequisite, but I'm not going to get that, so I'll play this now. Draw a card. Gives me nothing else. It is the Shield Trooper. Puts me up to 5. Sharon Carter here. Again, if I send undercover, I get 1 additional recruit point. So at the very least, it'll give me 2. Oh, wait. Yes. I can play it, then send it undercover. So is that extra point going to do anything for me? That would be 5 recruit versus 4. Oh, man. Oh, this lets me draw a card if it's tech. That's useful. So I will send her undercover, which means put her in my victory pile. So I can recruit the Crescent Moon Darts Moon Knight card. Reveal the top card of your deck if it is instinct or tech. Draw it. I have quite a few tech cards in there. There's a good chance that that'll happen. Plus, it's 3 attack. It'll build up really well, so I'll buy that. So, technically that goes up to 5, then back to 0. And, I'm safe for a little bit. I could do 1 more Shield Officer, but I don't want any of these guys to escape. Well, these guys have no escape effect. I'm going to let Humbug escape, because no escape effect. I'll spend 3 to rescue another Maria Hill. I'll put that to the left. Okay. That's it. Anybody who is or just joined us or watching, please give me a follow if you would like to see more games. I plan on doing a few games throughout the week, different randomized setups of Legendary. So give me a follow if you want to keep being updated when these games are going to happen. Okay, so this enters the city. You escape. Let's KO somebody from the HQ 6 or less. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to KO it. Oh man, but it's a 4 strength. Oh, but this does not. Okay, look. Focus 6, get 4 attack. With Bribe, that really does nothing for me, so I really don't want this. I want a better card. So that gets KO'd because of the escape. Ooh! Another of the epic cards. Each player KOs a villain from the victory pile. You get 1 attack for each villain KO'd this way. I can just keep KOing them. It's better with more players, but I can get a max of 5 attack. Okay. I don't like how I still have so many great cards this far into the game. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my Grievous Wound. How can I heal this? Discard a card and have each other player discard 1, and I can KO it? Not worth it. Unless... What does right side have? Any wounds? No, I don't want to get rid of any of these. 5 and 1, kind of a bummer. Oh, Humbug's got Bribe. And I get to KO somebody. I will spend, because why not, all of my recruit points and none of my attack to fight Humbug, bribe them. Fight effect is KO one of your heroes, and I will KO... I'm going to KO the Shield Trooper since I can still use these to bribe with. KO Shield Trooper, gain Humbug. Oh, this is my left-hand side. Gotta not forget that. Okay. And that turn is over. We're getting close to the end, guys. I can feel it. For better or worse. Next. Oh, it is Famine. 4 strength fight effect. Reveal an instinct hero or discard a card. That's each other player, so that's whatever hand I'm not playing. Still so many gray cards. Play the sidekick. Draw 2. Let's see what I draw. First card is another Shield Agent. And the second one is not there yet. I have to shuffle my discard. Let's see. Hope is, if I keep doing these, maybe more people will tune in. I'm just starting, but I'm having fun with it, so that's fine. Okay, just checking my phone. It seems to be doing okay. Having the case on it, I think, really helps. Off of it, I mean. And the second draw. Oh, cool. You guys, I got a prerequisite. Let's drop this other gray. Okay. Let's do the Punisher. Once again, I get to attack. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I get its victory point value for attack. It's another henchman, so it gives me 1. Better than nothing. GW Bridge, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Should I discard one of my shield agents? Chances are it's going to be something better, so I'm going to discard one of these, as if I didn't play it. Remember, I didn't do anything hand-changing, so it's fine. So I'll discard one of these. Oops. And let's see what I drew. Yes! It paid out for me. Paid off, paid out. Let's look at Fitzsimmons for a second. You get 2 recruit, or you get 1 attack and draw a card. Again, since a lot of them have bribe, oh, you know what? I'm going to take the 2 recruit because I might be able to get this. Oh, I forgot the okay. I forgot the recruit for this. Let's count my total recruit points again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you know what that means, everyone? If I take the 2 extra recruit points from Fitzsimmons, guess what I can buy? Before I do that, though, let's play Infernal Chains. Number 1, I get to draw a card. It's another shield agent. Because I have the green prerequisite, I can defeat a villain of 3 attack or less for free. There's a card in my discard pile, so I'm not going to do that. But I will defeat one of these for free. Defeat means you still do the fight effects. Which is, again, KO a card from your discard pile to HQ. I'll KO this shield agent, which will give me 1 more recruit point. Guess who has 2 thumbs and is 1 short of hitting the Mastermind? This guy. Oof. But I can still buy this. Hopefully I'll last long enough to use it. Let's buy the Punisher card for 8. I have 2 recruit, 3 attack left. Does anybody here have bribe? Again, just Shang Chi. Oh, you know what? Let's rewind that, and here's why. There's nothing in my discard right now because the only card that was there was this shield agent I KO'd. So, let's defeat Shang Chi. He won't come back because there's nothing in my discard pile. Now I'll buy Punisher, so there's something in my discard pile. Order of operations matters here. Okay. Okay, a productive turn, but that could all go out the window as soon as these scheme twists show up, so I hope that Punisher comes back. But look how big my deck is now over here. The danger of a deck builder game is you get a cool card, but then the rest of your deck is already so stacked you may not even pull it when it's when you need it or in the time frame that you have allotted. Okay. Let's jump to... Oh, again, I know what it is. I forget to look over here. It's another MODOKs. Gray card, gray card, gray card, gray card. Thanks. And this one had wall crawl. Did I forget to put it on top of my deck? I think I forgot to wall crawl it. Totally did. Okay, well, Moon Knight was off that day, and that's saying something for him. Whenever you defeat a villain on the rooftops this turn, you guys want to see what I see. You may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard. So it's, you know, a deck refining card. That's only if I defeat a villain on the rooftops, which is MODOKs right now. Let's play this Hellfire card again. 2 more. And I can KO a hero for my victory pile. Let's just do it. I'm over victory points right now. I think I'm going to lose if I don't. I KO'd this MODOKs for the record. Get 3 more. Remember to drink water so I don't pass out. All right. 7 and 4. That's 11. That's still not enough. I'm just so close. Okay. City has an extra space. I could fight. Let me just see. Each player reveals their hand and KOs one of their heroes that costs 1 or more. Each other player. So what does it look like? Yeah, I don't want to get rid of that Punisher. I'm not going to do that. So, I'm still transformed in Open HYDRA Revolution. I can pay 3 attack per shield trooper, shield officer I want to rescue. Let's do it twice. Ooh, a Yo-Yo Rodriguez. 2 shield. You may send this hero into cover, put it back. I almost said a spoiler about the show, but I won't. Okay, this is going to the left side. That cost 3, so I'm down to 4. And Maria back to 1. I only have 2. I'm doing okay. Keeping that down. Only because I haven't drawn Scheme Twist. 4 recruit, though. I want this. Oh, I forgot to put this back. Wall crawl. Okay, I will remember the wall crawl this time. I recruited it. It goes on top of my deck. Prerequisite is instinct, and I get 1 more recruit. It's going on top of my deck. Okay. That was gone. That's gone. Okay, I've avoided all the Human Torch cards so far. Which, last time I played this, wasn't the case. I was trying to incorporate it. And it did pretty well for me, but I just didn't pull the cards this time. How long have we been going? 1 hour and a half. Wow. This game could have been over real fast if the Scheme Twist orientation was a little bit different. But I got lucky. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to shuffle that yet. I had the wall crawl. Okay, 3. Oh, I did. I just didn't have enough. 4, 5, 6. Okay, next. It is, of course, you know, this means war. More wounds if I don't have instinct. I wonder what's the flavor reason for the 4 horsemen eating instinct? Because they're seeking out more horsemen? I don't remember. Okay. Wound. 2 attack. 3 attack. Sidekick. Yes, please. Draw 2. Let's do it together. Here we go. 1. Great. 2. Oh, another one of these, though. Let's do them in order. First, I get 2. I think this is the first turn I have not got any recruit points. I'll reveal the top card. Oh, I got lucky, you guys. So here's the deal about Colleen Wing. My second one. She has 5 victory points. I have 2 of these. So this is 2 plus 5. I get equal, so I get 10. Then, let's put it back on the top here. I play it again. 2 more. Okay. The 11's on the other side of this die from the 10. I don't know why. Okay, I guess that's how they are. And then, same card, same on the top, so I get 17. Woo! 17 legit attack points, no recruit points. So let's start by doing our first hit on the Mastermind. Shall we? So let me rescue the bystander. Shuffle the tactics. Let's put Misty Knight deck here, just so you can see. She did cost 14, but she's got bribe. The first time I can hit her, I did not need bribe at all. You never know how things are going to work out. Okay, so what tactic am I going to draw? This one right here. Okay, let's put it over here. Reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Put them back in any order. I've already revealed the top one. Let's see what the other 2 are. Let's put them over here. 1, Tarantula, and Death. Oh, like no Scheme Twist. I got 3 turns before the Scheme Twist start rolling in. So what order do I want to put this in? Okay. I don't know what's scarier, Death or Colleen Wing. Tarantula goes on the top for sure. I'll put Colleen Wing on the bottom. No, I'll put Death on the bottom. Because I can bribe her if I need to. Okay, that cost 14 whopping points, so I have 3 left. So let's clear off the city a little bit. Oh, this tactic goes to my victory pile. And then let's fight the MODOKs. Again, I can KO something from my discard that has, well, any hero, but if I KO a star, I get 1 more point. Oh, it's not going to do anything for me, because that would give me 1. But I will KO a shield agent anyway, because I don't have any troopers in my discard. Or I could KO... No, I don't want to KO this one. I'd rather get rid of this card. Okay. Hey guys, I hit the Mastermind. Okay. I wonder what it is. Oh, it's a Tarantula. I realize none of these cards have ambush effects. Very interesting. I don't think I've played a game in a long time that didn't have any ambushes. 2 and 2. Can't meet the prerequisite, which just gives me an extra recruit, but I get the 4 instead of 5. Okay. Blade, the one where I get to move a villain to an adjacent city spot or swap them. Am I going to fight somebody? Okay, if I fight Famine... Okay, well, first let me check for these. I can... Oh, man. Decisions. Okay, I'm down to 2. I can fight Tarantula because she has Bribe, but it'll take almost all my points away. Or... I could fight Famine, which says each other player reveals an instinct hero or discards a card. I don't have an instinct hero. And this looks like it's going to be a decent hand, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to... Or, if I fight this, I could get a recruit point. I'm on the left side right now. There's nothing in my discard, though. And I get 5 recruit, which would allow me to... What? Not do anything. This is a hard turn. There's no really good answer here. I'm going to save this for when I might need 1 more to get a strong one. Let's just fight Famine. Okay, I'll spend my 4. I'll fight him. Oh, my camera went out. Overheated. Oh man, it is really hot. Okay, well, we're just going to have to look at this. Okay, so I need to reveal an instinct hero. So my camera lasted, what, 1 hour and 36 minutes? Not bad. I'll start it back up as soon as I can. Okay. Any instinct heroes? No instinct heroes. So I discard 1. I'll discard my shield trooper. 4 recruit left for my left-hand side. This would be better on the right side, but it's basically a free card draw. But it doesn't give me anything, though. This lets me KO wounds, and it's an instinct. Okay, I'll take my first torch card. It'll be slightly helpful for this deck. Oh, finally I get this Night Hunter one. Okay. Sorry about the big blue space on the left, but my camera is out. Once I get my second webcam, which are really hard to get right now, good ones anyway, in a couple of days, things will be better. I won't have to use my phone, and therefore I won't have to have an overheating part. Okay, yeah, it's really, really warm, you guys. Okay. Good start. That's 4. 5. Okay. So I've got these 2 cards right here, okay? GW Bridge lets me discard a card to draw another one, and this one says reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. But it has a draw card prerequisite. So I'm going to play Bridge first and take back this point, discard this, hoping I draw a tech card so I can get a second card for my Punisher. So let's play that first. So 2, 4, 6. Discard my Shield Agent. Let's see what I get. Drum roll, please. Hopefully a tech card. It's not, but still. Better. It's an upgrade. Now I can reveal the top card of the deck. I've got 0, KO it. And there's the tech card. Doesn't cost 0, but it's revealed. I wish I could have drawn that. That would have been a really good hand. 8 Recruit. Can't rescue any of those with them. Anybody I can bribe? Oh, almost. Almost Colleen Wing. Oh, what am I doing? I have these 2 epics. This one requires a Fantastic Four prerequisite, and I'm rarely going to get that. But it is 6 based by itself. Penance Stare is each player KOs a villain from their victory pile. I have 2 players, that's 2. You get 1 attack for each villain KO'd this way. And Marvel Knight prerequisite, which I definitely will get, is put one of those villains into your victory pile. So every turn I should at least get 4 attack. So 4 attack every turn versus 6 attack. This would last longer doing, but there's only 2 players. This is less useful than I thought. I am going to take the Noble Flame because 6 base for 1 card is still pretty good. So I'll take that. And shuffle. If anybody out there uses OBS Ninja and you use your phone, does your phone overheat when you use it? It's kind of annoying. But again, this game went longer than I thought. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. I have this Moon Knight here I've already revealed. Okay. Turn whatever. I'm not keeping track. Oh, let's repopulate. Oh, dude, I didn't even pay attention to this. He's going to escape. He's going to make himself escape. In canon, he swooped back around. Okay. Unfortunately, let's do this effect. I would do this, but it's not autofocus on this camera, so I'll read it. Each other player reveals their hand and KOs one of their heroes that costs 1 cost or more. And then escape, each player does that same effect. So both of us KO a hero that costs 1. That's bad. Oh man, I wish I would have paid attention to that. Well, I didn't have enough attack to do anything anyway. I mean, I could have bribed her, but I really wanted that card. Shoot, okay. Well, I guess it's KO Yo-Yo. At least I had that, but I didn't want to get rid of this blade. That's a 6 cost. And if I have to get rid of this Moon Knight, I'm going to be so mad. Hey, I drew this right away. Oh, I have both of these. Well, oh wait, what did it say? KO one that costs 1 or more. Oh, Maria Hill costs 1 or more. I'm going to KO her. This is like a really good hand next turn. Okay, but it's not that next turn, it's this turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, and then Blade. If I defeat something on the sewers or rooftops, draw 2 cards. Who's in the sewers or rooftops? Oh, strong guys that I can't defeat. Well, I guess I could, but that spends everything. I swear there are like, so many scheme twists in there. 4 attack, 3 recruit. I'm going to... I gotta clear out the city. I'm gonna fight Tarantula with all the points. Bribe. Each other player discards 2 cards or gain a wound. This hand is too good. I'm going to give that side a wound. Okay. I get this. I gave the right side a wound. Luckily, it's a regular one. Oh, that's me too. I'll guess I gain a wound also. Each player. Endgame, I'm not... Endgame, pun intended. Pun not intended. Towards the end of the game, less a problem if you get wounds because it's harder to draw them with a large deck. Okay. Hey, I drew Tourist Couple. Special bystander. But Death gets it. What's Tourist Couple from? It's from World War Hulk. Really cool set. I wish they would do more transforming cards, especially with some of the X-Men at some point. Okay, this looks like a good hand. Okay, I really wish I could do the close-up for this. Maybe I can get the camera back up. My phone's cooled down a little bit. Okay. Nope. Add your camera. Okay, I gotta add my camera back in real quick. Okay, I gotta run over to... gotta run over to my stream settings. Give me one moment. Oh. It would be helpful if I got the OBS code. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we're back in business until it overheats again. But we'll see how long I can do this for. Pan up a little bit. Okay, so let's do this. First, I play Crescent Moon Darts. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is Instinct or Tech, draw it. Let's do that. It is neither. Neither? Neither. So I'll leave that there. But it does give me 3 attack. Don't have 3 recruit. 3 attack. Okay. I have my Nova Flame. I don't have any Fantastic Four cards as I thought. No Human Torches, but I do get 6 attack out of the deal, which already bumps me up to 9. Then let's play my gray cards. That's 2 recruit and 1 more attack. And then I have the Punisher, his epic. Reveal cards from the hero deck until you have revealed 2 cards with the same cost. You get +1 for each card revealed this way. Put them on the bottom of the hero deck in random order. So let's do it. First I get the 4 base. Already have enough to fight Misty. Let's see what I get. I hope this goes for a while, but knowing me, it'll stop right away. So, 2, 3, 6, 3. Yeah, it's not revealed 2 together, but it's revealed 2 with the same, and I've done that. So these 2 have 3, but that was 4 cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more attack points. So I'm at 18. I'm on the top of the die. And put these on the back, on the bottom in a random order. I'm never going to get to those anyway. Now that's a lot of damage. What can I do with that? Well, I should hit the Mastermind. I'll do that. I'll hit the Mastermind. By the way, I did mention at the very beginning, but I like to do the final showdown where after I defeat all the tactics, I have to hit 1 more time. So I'm making it harder for myself, but we'll see. Okay, and the tactic I have drawn is this one. Trusted Bodyguard. Oh, this is the one where Colleen Wing comes back. And guess what? I KO'd her. So she's not coming back. Yeah, so nobody's got Colleen Wing in their victory pile. Let me just check, just to be sure, because I know there's more than one. One's out in the field. There's only two. The one on the field and the one I KO'd. So nobody's got her. But I don't get the 5 bystanders, though. But whatever. That cost. So I still have 4 attack after all that. That leaves 4 attack to recruit. I'm gonna spend 3 of those and get 1 more shield officer, and then I'll take these 2 and I will gain myself a sidekick. Still no pet Avengers. Okay, I got a hit on the Mastermind. Just 3 more hits and I am golden. Okay, not overheating yet. Must have cooled down quickly. Okay. More MODOKs. This looks interesting. 3. And then a wound. I can heal this wound by discarding a card and they get to discard 1. Nope. What? No, I don't want to do that. Because I can't discard itself. Can you KO a villain from your victory pile? Yes, please. I'll do it. Who's my weakest? Famine. I'm going to have no victory points left. But it's fine. Gives me 5. And Lunar Communion, Wall Crawl. I always say Wall Crawl when I read it, even though it doesn't matter after you recruit it. Lunar Communion gives me 2 attack. And then I get to KO a card if I fight something, defeat something on the rooftops. Which I just might do because I have enough to defeat Colleen Wing. And I've already done the tactic, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, whenever you defeat a villain on the rooftops this turn, you may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard. I can discard a KO a boon this way. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll pay 7 and 2. That's a total of 9. I bribe Colleen Wing to stop doing whatever it is she's doing. I fight and defeat. Because I defeated her on the rooftops, I get to KO a card from anywhere. I'll KO this Grievous Wound because it's the worst one. So that's gone. And that's my turn. Alright. How many more cards? I have a decent amount of cards in the villain deck. I haven't been going through them as fast as I thought. You know what it is? I played a Legendary League Online and you use solo mode, which has fewer cards in the villain deck, so I forgot that there's more here. Because I'm technically 2 players right now. So there are just as many as there should be. The end. Okay. Watch this be a scheme. There it is. Okay. I was ready for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I forgot about the stack emptying. I'm in trouble, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many left? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Next 2 and I lose. There are 7. I'm doing a good job of this part. There's only 7 in this stack here. But I have 6 Scheme Twists. So that means 13. So yeah, if I do nothing to get rid of these guys, I lose in 2 turns. I lose in 2 turns no matter what. Yeah, I lose in 2 turns no matter what because of this. So you know what? It is no longer a priority to get rid of those shield officers because I'm going to run out with the stack anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, I have 2 turns no matter what. Don't need to buy any. It's not going to do anything for me. And I'm still getting great cards. Well, of course I am. I didn't get a way to get rid of them. I swear there's a way in here. I just forgot. Oh, I have been getting rid of a couple. There were just a lot. 4. And 1. Oh. Should we use the bridge? Yes, I will discard my trooper. So I get rid of that and I draw a card. Hey, it was a good exchange. Okay, first let's play this Punisher while I still have my camera. Remember, I get to reveal the top card of a deck. Well, let me get my 2 attack points, reveal the top card of the villain deck. Ooh, what is Pestilence victory points? It is 3. Decent. I get to add that to my attack. That's 5. And then Fitzsimmons, do I want my 2 recruit or 1 attack and a card draw? 2 recruit will give me a total of 6 recruit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or I'll take the 1 and hopefully draw something that'll give me enough to hit Mastermind. I'm gonna hope. Fingers crossed again. Okay, I'm gonna take the 1 attack. 6. I'm short 4. I need 4 from this card right here. Can I get that? Do I have anything with 4? I don't. It's only 2. 6 and 6 though. I say that like it matters. What'll help me at this point? Just defeating the Mastermind. What is this bystander going to give me? If I fight this, you get 1 recruit if the rooftops are empty and 1 recruit if the bridge is empty. Both are full. That'll do nothing. Oh, the rooftops are empty. I just had to move it over. So I'll get 1 more recruit if I fight that? Oh, I can't fight it. It's 7 without any bribe. This is, again, the effect doesn't really help me to focus 6 and get 4 attack. But it is 4 attack on a single card. So I'm going to take it. Because again, I don't need to buy any shield officers. Won't help me at this point. And refill. Each of the player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. Do I have an instinct? I don't want any more wounds. Oh, they're all gray cards. That'll be a fun next turn. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Will you permit me a rewind? I'm going to permit myself a rewind. 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 Okay. Here's why I did that rewind. I have 6 recruit points. If I fight these 2, KO 2 cards that have stars on them, I get 8 and I can buy this. So that's what I'm going to do. 6, I'll pay 6 to fight 3 and 3, okay? Fight this MODOK. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of any. I'll just do ones in here. I'll KO this and I get a recruit point. 7. And then I'll fight this MODOK. Oh, no more recruit points here. I'm going to have to KO something with a star on it. I will KO. I'll get rid of the shield officer. Because what it gives me in return is better. It gives me 8 and I'll buy this. And again, it's only 5 attack, but it's a little better than this. Okay. Reminder, 2 more scheme twists, and I lose. But this one's not. It's nice not to have to worry about ambush effects. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1. That's not 14, you guys. And neither of these have bribes, so this is a waste of a turn, except for the fact that I can get... I will take this to the left side because I... Yeah. I need the attack. At least I avoided the wound one. I would have used that turn to rescue shield officers, but guess what, you guys? It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. That's the penultimate scheme twist. Just everything's official. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means I take 7 cards from the Shield Officer deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 2 left. I lose my next turn. I lose on my next turn, I should say. And the stack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. Safe there for now. Either condition, I lose. So no point in doing that one. Oh, and we transform. Okay, now I got to pay recruits. But again, I'm not going to pay them at all. Okay, I got a lot of Punishers here. Hang in there, overheating camera. I'm going to do this quick. Okay, 2. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get attack equal to its printed point. It is, but it's only 1. So it's 2. Now here's the deal. I could defeat this villain. I have another Punisher, and hopefully the next villain has more attack points for me. But then that could get me closer to the scheme twist. It's not worth the risk. So let's do... Boom goes Dynamite. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. It does. But I have the prerequisite tech now. So I will draw a card. It's a wound. Happy birthday to me. Oh, but I will play this bridge. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. I guess I'll discard this wound. Gives me 2 recruit. Or 2 more. I have 2, 4. I forgot to count them. Okay. Here's the Shield Agent 5. I play Infernal Chains, okay? Draw a card. It's another wound. And then attack, strength. Defeat a villain of 3 attack or less for free. There aren't any. So that didn't do anything. And 1 more of these. I have 2 tech cards. I can trigger the prerequisite if I wanted to. But I don't want to. I want to keep that pad. So that's 5 plus 1 more for... Wow, for so many cards, I only got 11 points out of it. That's lame. I could have fought Misty Knight if this was not a henchman. 11. Who knows? That card under there could have been better. So 6 and 5. I have instinct cards over here on the left, so I'll fight this war because every other player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. So I'll fight it for 6. No wound for lefty. And then I'll take these 2 draw cards because they're basically free. 7, 8, 9, 10 free card draws. Well, at least next turn is not a scheme twist. And we have crossed the 2-hour mark. This game went a lot longer, almost twice as long as I thought it would go. So those of you who are watching, and if you're watching the recording of this, and it's 2 hours long, I guess it makes it harder to tell if I won or not. If you skipped to the end, bad. If you've been here the whole time, good. Thank you. Okay, that's 3. I know what it is. Okay. A whopping 1. You can KO a wound from your discard pile. Your hand or discard pile. Oh, the one time I actually want wounds. Oh, don't get dizzy. The one time I actually want wounds, I don't have any. So I'll hold on to this, just in case I get a wound at some point. Okay, I can move a villain. Let's go ahead and move Death over. Let's swap it with this one. Another one of these. Whenever you defeat a villain on the rooftops, you can KO a card. And then this one, I didn't get a wound. Still not enough. I am doing bad at getting these points up. Okay, I can fight the MODOKs and get a recruit of 6. I'm going to buy this other Ghost Rider. It might help me win if I can get it in circulation fast enough. And then I'll stop there. I shall do nothing else. I must have less than 10 cards in my villain deck. Again, the next Scheme Twist kills me. The next card could be a Scheme Twist for all I know, and I could just lose right now. It's not. I honestly expected that to be a Scheme Twist. Ooh, I've got some epics here. Okay. 2. Are they even called epics? Watch me calling them epics this whole time, and they're just rares. But I thought the rares were the one under the epics. Okay. No Fantastic Four prerequisite, but that is 6. So that's a total of 8. Let's do this Penance Stare. Each player KOs a villain from the victory pile, and I get 1. So, again, so much for my victory points over here. I'm going to KO Tarantula from the left side, and I'm going to KO MODOKs from the right side. So that gives me 3 plus 2, a whopping 5. That's 13. 14, I have enough to hit. And then I get to do this Punisher. Reveal the top card of your deck if it costs 0. And technically wounds do cost 0. Look it up. KO it. And then I don't need the prerequisite though. I don't have a tech card. But I just have enough to fight Misty. What's on the top? I don't even know. Each of the other player... Oh, that should be easy. Yep. Ghost Rider right there. No wound. Even though there's 2 wounds right here. Okay, one more tactic to go, and then the final showdown. But again, the next Scheme Twist I draw is the end of the game. Place your bets now. Let's just draw. Let's just see. Oh, hey, not a Scheme Twist. It's Less Evil Cousin Master Strike. I have to reveal 4 cards with star icons. Not going to cut it over here. I didn't show you. 1. No, there's 1, 2. That's it. So wound for me. Regular wound. 1, 2. These wounds are really messing me up, man. Okay, I think my phone just died again. It just died. It just literally ran out of power. Well, I stress tested it enough, don't you think? We're almost at the end of this thing. Yep. Hello, blue rectangle. So this is 3. If this is in the future and I have a whole bunch of videos and you're watching this one first, the rest of them will not have that blue rectangle. You're going to have a camera that works the whole time. I was using OBS Ninja. Overheats my phone. Okay, 1. I can KO a villain. I mean, why stop now? I'll KO another Tarantula to get 5 total, so that's 6. Oof. It's not 14. I don't want to do this. I don't want to discard cards from the other hand. And I'm kind of over these, so I'm just going to... I'll fight them both. Fight the MODOKs. KO something that costs 3 or less. Or no, KO something with a star. I get a star. Cool. Let's do it again. Fight this MODOKs for the last 3. KO this one from my discard. And I get 1 more. Anything that'll help me at this point in the game, I really don't think... Oh yeah, you know what? This will, because I don't care about getting wounds right now. Okay. Is it the Scheme Twist that will end the game? No, it's the other Master Strike. There are 9... Okay, there are 9 Scheme Twists in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did well at clearing them out. But there's 2 more in there. But I did draw 7. What's the okay. Okay. Oh, I got to do the Master Strike first. I've lost myself for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 of them had star icons. No wound over there. 1. Wound over here, though. So regular. Okay. You might discard a card. Yes, I will discard this wound. If I do so, draw a card. And I get 2 recruit. Fitzsimmons, I'll save that for later. Okay. Another shield agent. Gives me 3. And... okay. I'm going to do this Punisher thing. Let's hope it's more than last time. Again, the way this works is reveal cards from the top of the hero deck. As soon as I get 2 costs that are the same, I stop. For every card I drew, I get 1 more attack point. Okay. Hope this goes for a while. 3, 8. Oh, I'm going to lose that. Oh, well. 3, 8, 5, 4, 5. Ooh, that's 5. So all these go back on the bottom in random order. Missed out on Moon Knight's Epic this time. But I did get +5 attack. No! I hate when that happens. Okay. Stay. Good deck. Okay. What did I get? I got 5. Yes. So I get 9 total. Plus this wound. Plus, again, top card of the villain deck. Oh, look at that. Hey, if I don't hit Misty twice this turn, I lose because I made the final showdown rule. I can hit her once. This is exactly what happened last time. But it's not a villain, I'm going to need more attack. So just for fun, you guys, I'm going to choose from this card to get the 1 attack. Oh, well, I don't need it. I have with 11, 12, 13, 14. I have enough bribe. Okay. So, let's see. Hit one more time. Oh, there's no camera over there. Each other player reveals a Marvel Knight hero or puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. I have a Marvel Knight hero. I'm fine. However, I told myself I'd do the final showdown. But this doesn't matter what I do because my turn ends, scheme twist, and I lose. So based on the rules I set for myself, I officially call this a loss because I did not get to do the final showdown. Yeah, that's the case. Or wait, is the final showdown where... well, let's see if we did the other final showdown rules where I count all the points that either player has. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still not going to be enough. So, okay, technically it's a loss, but I did really well considering, and that's it. Should we do victory points? Okay. What I'm going to do at the end of these games... oh, no, I don't get to do victory points. It was a loss. On wins, I do that. Okay, so no victory point count, and it's a loss, but we got to see some cool things happen. That I learned something cool with KOing that Colleen Wing before Misty was be able to bring her back. But this one's a loss. Sad. But thank you all for sticking with us this long. Again, we're just starting here at Tabletop Games. And we'll be doing randomized Legendary Marvel setups, about a few a week, completely randomized, so no 2 games will be the same, and it should be a lot of fun. So please like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever platform you're using, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye. I'm going to have to clean up now.